Today we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Batteroo Boost. What is a Batteroo Boost, you might be asking? Well, it is a special little stainless steel sleeve that fits over a standard battery. And what it does is, as your battery starts dying or running out of power, basically the voltage drops. What the Batteroo, excuse me, a little hard getting that off the tongue, does is it boosts the voltage of the battery, so that way your device will continue operating either at its peak or able to withdraw more power from the battery until the battery is fully exhausted. Now you see a regular 1.5 volt, or a regular, say, AA battery operates new at about 1.5 volts. But as that battery starts to die, so you start up here at 1.5 volts, and as it runs out of power, that voltage declines. Well, as that voltage declines, something like, say, a flashlight that's a more of a passive load will start to dim, and something that's active load, such as a digital camera, once that voltage level hits the cutoff, it'll just fail to operate altogether. And that's when usually you'd say, okay, battery's dead and you get a new battery. Well, the idea behind this is 0 volts, fully dead. But the idea behind this is, say that digital camera might cut off right here at, say, 0.8 volts. Well, there's still maybe potentially 50% of the energy left in the battery. It's just you can't access it because the voltage is too low. Or your digital, or say your flashlight, which is a passive load, might be too dim to be worthwhile at that point. So then again, you'd say that battery would be dead. So the Batteroo takes that, say, and we're going to use just 0.8 volts as an example. That Batteroo takes that 0.8 volts and steps it up to 1.5. Now, even though the battery is half, just for example, half dead, the Batteroo will provide that voltage needed to keep it functional, and it'll do so until that battery is as exhausted as possible. Which, in some cases, I mean, if we're just going by my chart here, that could almost double the life, or double the amount of energy you can get out of your battery. So we're going to do a few different things here. I have three devices, and I got the Batteroo. I have two different sizes, but we're just going to do the AA's for today. I also have the AAA version, and the cost was for this were $10 per 4 Batteroos, which is, if you think about it, it's a little high, but on a deeper level, if you can double the life of your batteries, I mean, Duracells are expensive as heck. I personally stick with the dollar store and Harbor Freight batteries. I get a 24-pack of Harbor Freight batteries for free with any other purchase, or you get 10 of the Dollar Tree. That's Universal Electronics of a Dollar Tree. Yeah, 10 of the Dollar Tree AA batteries for $1. I mean, you can't beat that. Yeah, they don't last as long as the alkalines, but for the price, I mean, you're still getting about 2/3 better. That, and when I go shipping packages, the pack and ship place where I drop my stuff off usually has a big bin full of AA batteries that they have to take out of remotes when they ship equipment back places. So you're welcome to take those at free of charge. So I always grab these suckers, and they might only be used a little bit, but if I can use this to suck a lot more power out, great, right? So we're going to try it in 3 different devices, and then we're also going to 4 different devices. I forgot. I have my computer mouse here. We're also going to check fitment, because something that I was concerned about was, once you put this on the battery is slightly larger. Even though the sleeve itself is paper thin on the sides, There's some microcircuitry up here, which is a DC to DC converter or buck boost converter. That is what boosts that voltage up to be able to provide that 1.5 volts. So it's width-wise or circumference-wise, it's really negligible, but length-wise, they're a little longer, which is what's concerning me. So let's give it a try. First, let's check some. Let's try voltage boosting. I know that's what the main idea is here. So you can see my multimeter there. Got the leads, just so you can see that. I guess I don't have too much room. It is all connected. So we'll check. I saved these for the purpose of actually testing in this video. This is an islandbayy, made in China, heavy duty carbon zinc battery. It's 1.22 volts. That one was lower here. This one is 0.72. So we got a 0.72 and a 1.22. Now these are just starting to leak, but I wanted to use these because these are pretty drained, just as an example to see how much it would boost. So remember, okay, we'll start with this one here. Okay. Oh, now it's 1 volt. All right, now with the booster. That's weird. It was lower with the booster. 0.67, and without the booster, maybe this one is too far gone. It's kind of leaking there. Let's do a different one. Let's do this one, islandbayy battery. Okay, 1.22. Pop it in. 0.67. Not looking too good for the Batteroo. Huh. Let's try a different Batteroo. See if maybe it's a defective one. That one too, 0.52 volts. Huh, that is curious. Voltage is going lower? Let's see. And I had high hopes. Okay, that's oh, that one's at 1.8 volts. Good tie. That one's new. Let's find one that's down just a little bit here. What's going on? Meter acting weird? Need a different meter. Sorry for the video cut. My multimeter actually ran out of battery. The battery died in my multimeter. So we are back. So let's give this a try here. So we have two batteries that will no longer power my mouse. Might as well take the mouse battery out too. I spend a lot of time on the computer while editing video. So I go through a lot of batteries. Let's see what this one's still good. And this one's actually a used alkaline. Oops. We have, come on, 1.37 volts on the Rayovac, 1.377 on the heavy duty nickel, carbon zinc Harbor Freight, and 1.364 on the Dollar Tree. So as we're at it, let's do another Harbor Freight at 1.28 volts. So the three mouse batteries are pretty close in voltage. So once again, we're going to go at 1.376. Let's put that in, see what we got coming out. With the Batteroo, we're at 1.481. Alright, let's try the Harbor Freight mouse battery. Alright, now without, once again, this is now it's reading 1.35, and then with the Batteroo, 1.469. So it's boosting the voltage. This one was about the same to begin with, 1.469. It's boosting about the same each one. 1.44. That was lower. Let's try one that is really dead. This one's leaking. Or just about. You can start seeing the label bubbling. I'm not holding my breath on this one. This one's 1.134. Let's see if this one has any improvement, although given its condition, I don't think it'll do too well. This one's actually went down in voltage, so this one's pretty much shot. Of course, I don't recommend using leaking batteries at all. So that is interesting. Alright, since we're doing mouse batteries, let's see if this fits in my mouse, which is actually one of the main reasons I bought this, is because I go through so many mouse batteries. Okay, so my fears were correct. The Batteroo is too big to fit in the mouse. It's too long. Slightly, not much, just slightly, but it is too big. Try this way. And it looks like I could force it in there, but how much damage would that cause on the Batteroo? So, unfortunately, I will not be able to use the Batteroo on my mouse, at least not without modifying the mouse slightly, grinding off some of this plastic in here, which, I mean, it's an option. Now, let's see. One thing I had been noticing is these old carbon zinc style batteries seem to be a little shorter than the alkaline. So let's see if carbon zinc will fit. No. Once again, I could force it, but then chances are I'm going to end up breaking the Batteroo. And at $2.50 each, plus shipping, because a pack of 4 costs $10, $2.50 each, and then the shipping charges. I want these to last at least a couple of uses. Alright, so giving up on the mouse. Let's see, what else do we got? Flashlight. Let's see how it does in my flashlight. This is a 3-watt LED. Let's try the Sunbeam Dollar Tree Dollar Tree battery. And one thing I also noticed is it doesn't seem to matter which battery you use. They're pretty loose in there, but you got to bend this little tab over to help get it to stay on the battery. And the problem with that is you're bending the metal, and then over time you'll get that metal fatigue. Thank you, Elon. Can you stop tweeting me? Okay, so that's with the Batteroo. And that's without. Can't see too much of a difference there. And I can tell you this one does dim quite a bit as batteries run low. Let's try the Harbor Freight. Without. With. Yeah, I can't see too much difference. Maybe it's gonna, it'll do the better run time before it's completely dead than it will do for brightness. And I'm noticing something here. The top of the PCB is actually starting to bend up, as if the positive terminal is actually starting to push it out. So I was really having high hopes for this product, but it's so far, it's not really holding up. Let's see, let's try Gino's helicopter, which is pretty much dead at this point. Yeah. So let's pull those out. Let's see what these batteries have left in them. .1 volts, 1.05, and 0.8. Let's start with that 0.8. Now, are these carbon or are these alkalines? Super heavy duty, so that means these are carbon zinc. Alright, this is the 0.8. Let's see what it boosts it to. It's lower. So it looks like we might be below the voltage that the Batteroo will function at. Let's try these two. .36, so that one's boosted. Nothing on this one. Huh. 1.12 without the Batteroo. And well, let's see, within the Batteroo, let's bypass it for the voltage reading. Yeah, that's even worse yet. So we got one pass and two fail. So we're not even going to be able to use these. Oh, let's see what these do. If these do anything in the flashlight without the Batteroo. See how if they're really that shot, or if the Batteroo is just failing that much. Well, it's brightness is pretty good. That's the 1 volt one. This is the 0.8 one. Yep. Let's see what this one does. quite a bit dimmer. The camera is actually enhancing the light a bit, but still functional in the flashlight. Well, let's try that one with the Batteroo and the flashlight. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's try the one good one, the Batteroo in the flashlight. Yeah, it's pretty good. And just to rule out maybe a faulty Batteroo, let's try the one that we just verified good. Nope, the voltage is dropping with the Batteroo on these. Alright, well, that stinks. But, well, means I'm going to have to put new batteries in here anyways. But at least let's try fitment. So let's take the one that was still good and see if that even fit in this device. It already did not fit in my mouse. Let's try it. Yeah, it fit. All right. One fit. Just for the giggles, let's try. Two. I'm just going to use 3 junk batteries, or low batteries, but ones that we knew worked. Still can't power the motor, although that could be a failed motor. Oh, saw a little wiggle out of it. All right. And as a control, let's put in 3 brand new batteries straight from the package. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, Batteroo didn't do anything for that. Okay, let's see. Next, Little Vinny's crab. Little Vinny's crab is heavily dependent on battery voltage. And as the batteries die, it gets a little creepy. So, let's perform surgery here. We have 2 alkaline batteries. These are Roundy's brand, so Roundy's grocery store, made in USA. Huh. Look remarkably like reversed Duracells. So let's see what voltage these little buggers are at. Let's see if we can boost them with the Batteroo. We have 1.18 and 1.22. Alright, let's grab a couple Batteroos. There we go. What was that? I have no idea what that beeping was. I'm pulling my tablecloth off. So, we have, with the Batteroo, nothing and nothing. What is going on here? Oh! The positive terminal on these batteries are too short to reach the Batteroo's contact point. Crap. Well, I kind of feeling that was going to happen, so I actually have a few pieces of aluminum foil to act as a little spacer. So I'm going to put that between so we can have contact. Oh, I guess there's a timer on there. It shuts off after a while. This just isn't too logical here, but I want to keep using the same batteries to show a before and after. So let's see, did that work? .42, so we got a voltage boost. All right, let's do it with the other one. .43, so yeah, we got our voltage boost. All right, let's see if they'll fit into Mr. Crab. And no, shit, fell apart. Well, let's try the other one. Not only is it too long, it is way too long. Now let's go back to the carbon zinc. Once again, the carbon zincs are shorter and they make up for it with a longer terminal. So let's ditch the alkalines that were in crabs. Let's put these two Harbor Freights in here. See how he sounds. A little better, but still rather creepy. Let's see if these shorter cells will work with the Batteroo. Yeah! And it's in, but it's bent the living crap out of the tabs on the Batteroo. Now they use like a little crown tabs, you know, sticking up that are kind of grippy instead of having something that's rounded. If it was rounded, it wouldn't have that grabbing problem. We got one in. This one, oh my god, their steel casing is just bending to hell. I hate to say it because I really, really wanted this to work. I mean, seriously, I mean, but it's just, that's maybe if I put the Batteroo in first. Let's try that. Batteroo in first, then the battery. It's in, but so far these Batteroos are not worth the hassle. Well, it's definitely better. Let's keep this guy singing. And let's see what the voltage is under load here. 0.6. And 1.33. So it feels like it's working on one, but not the other. And the voltage goes right back up when I shut it off. Let's see if we can get them out without breaking them. Let me pull the batteries first. Bent to living crap. Bent to living crap. Well, Vinny, we'll just give you 2 new batteries again. Alright, so we have failed fitment on the mouse. Failed fitment on the crab. Very difficult fitment on the chopper and no actual function. And no noticeable difference on the flashlight for brightness.